the way I see it, we all come into the world with the true self. It's good enough, it's sufficient, it's worthy of love and belonging. But at some point, we all begin to doubt that.
One thing, let me start with, is just saying that we have great work. There's a lot of meaning in terms of people coming in and talking to us and us being there to help guide them, to have better lives. It's just really special work that we're in. But it's really important to remember that our life, that our work is there to support our life outside of work.
I love that idea that what's great about life is that you get to choose your struggles. And I think so many people, and I think of friends who they're complaining about their jobs, or they're, upset about their marriage, or whatever it is they're pissed off about, that you get to choose your struggles. And yes, there's things in life that come your way that you don't expect, and that's terrible when that happens. But for the most part, you get to choose where you're going to put in that effort and that struggle, and it better matter. You get to choose your own adventure, really.
But I constantly am rechecking in with myself about what is actually really important to me, so that I can make sure I carve out the time and save the energy for what is important to me and let go of the things that are not important to me. And the reality is we don't need to do it any certain way, right? We need to think about how do we do the work in the way that makes sense to us and really connects us to our passions, and let go of, all the things that other people are doing. Part of it is deciding and being really purposeful in how you spend your time, right? Like, you can't hustle in every realm of marketing or every realm of building your practice, right? I think you can pick and choose maybe one or two areas that you're going to focus on at a time and work really hard in those areas, but then it doesn't have to feel like hustling, right? It feels like I'm being intentional in where I'm focusing my time and energy, and I'm going to see the results from that. But I am really purposeful, like I said, of like, what is my intention in why I'm doing this? And if I can stay really focused on my why, a lot of times I can overcome that negative self-talk that's trying to tell me not to do something that I really believe would be helpful to my practice.
We have to honor the fact that we have a limited amount of time, and we need to do good things for the world. But that doesn't mean that we hustle the whole time and we go crazy. It means that we really intentionally say, where do I want to spend my time? Where do I want to impact? And what's my corner of the world that I can impact to the positive?
And I remember somebody saying one time, they said, when you have your health, you have 1,000 dreams, but when you don't, you have but one.
The more present I became, the more connected I was to my head, heart, and spirit, and the more I could perform. And I look back at all the athletic things. I grew up as an athlete, and it was just very clear. The more present you are, and the more you can slow things down, the greater results. And that's one of the biggest challenges that's happening today in this 24/7 connected world, Joe, is that we are being constantly distracted, we're overstimulated, and our time is being hijacked from us, and days are flying by. By slowing it down and evaluating, that's how we improve our performance. We've got to evaluate how we're doing what we're doing, and in that process, we'll see blind spots. We'll see places where we could have done better. But when we do that, it's an evaluation with curiosity and kindness with self. And this philosophy of grinding, keep pushing, those old work ethics, working hard is great. Working smart is even greater.